Member them of Parliament and the Committee on Water Resources, Wednesday, December 16, 2020, go work on the dam and treatment plant where they supply water na Bo City, where SALWACO they control along the Sewa River. This marked the three of MP them waka na the north, south and east of the country for no but water projects them with SALWACO they implement and get more information but progress and challenge them with them project here so they get.
I want to start from the intake at the Sewa River.
The engineer in charge of SALWACO na Bo City take MP them through the facility as he explained to them how it work and then self ask different questions them we relate to water business na Bo City. The first point where engineer Bernadette raised na the fact say people they do mining, book and plenty other activity them. Na the river where SALWACO they use for pump water for make people drink.
Our water quality, the catchment for the catchment area is really poor. We have activities going on in upstream, mining activities and all that, and it's like a common thing now in the country because the station where I came from, we had similar problem.
We are talking of challenges with regards to encroachment and all that. What's the relationship between SALWACO and that of the Water Directorate that are responsible to manage the water catchment areas?
So, Samantha, can you step in that line?
Indeed, I'm Dennis Makavre, Regional Manager South. Indeed, I came here, fortunately, I heard from this chiefdom. First of all, there was serious threat towards the intake. Sand mining. I have to damage 4 canoes. So the report went to the paramount chief, Makavre, who happens to be my uncle. So he came here, we have to make. So that has actually been minimized here. In respect with the Water Directorate, they were here 2 days ago. We've reported this issue to them. They have decided to take it on.
MP them continue for inspect this facility and then we enter the area where the water the first enter before it go through different process them for make them clean for supply to the public. And one concern we get for do with water we not in there for people in Bo City. Plenty them come up and it been clear say the other challenge now the Bo water treatment plants. Now light we not in there for make this facility work the amount of hour them we if for work for able to supply plenty water to people in Bo City.
We are not having regular supply of their water. And that's a huge challenge because I mean this is a novelty. People are celebrating that we have connected the township, but we are not getting supply in our area. Like specifically, let me talk about water from maybe twice a month. So maybe I was like associating that to maybe the unavailability of water that makes you to ration. Then what is then responsible for you not giving regular supply of water in the township?
As we go through the treatment,
the cost of estimation is one. The customer base is two. There are a lot of factors that actually influence the operations of the treatment.
Well, these are the factors we want to mitigate those.
And this been come out as the biggest challenge for SALWACO na Bo City because according to them, if they get light or fuel 24/7 for do them work, water problem no go dey na Bo City. This make MP themselves not being able to get a real feel of waiting the happen at this treatment plant because light not been there for power the machine them, but MP them been moved na the other side of this treatment plant. Na the area where SALWACO they treat this water proper one before then supply them to the public.
Yes. From the intake, our water goes up to the other tank on the first one there. It's very high. If you show you we can go. But yes, the aerator, the other tanker. The first one there, that's the first contact, yes.
Inside the treatment plant, the engineer them been take MP them through as them show them how the process stand like for clean the water before then supply them to the public. Still inside the treatment plant, the chairman for the Committee on Water Resources in the Salon Parliament, Honorable Lahai Mara, talk about waiting he think about the facility, but same way so make some appeal for SALWACO in terms of copper at the 2021 Salon budget, where he thinks say SALWACO forget more where you consider the kind of work when they do.
And we saw in the 2019 budget, out of the 20 billion
submitted for operational issues, only 4 billion was approved in 2019. So if you are demanding for 13 billion and you only end up receiving 4 billion, that tells the story. And also the MD is just telling me that for this 2021, they submitted a budget of about
30 billion.
30 billion.
Yeah.
And what was approved? 5 billion.
And that is not even sufficient for operations and maintenance, which is 13 billion. Just operations and maintenance of our stations.
So
13 billion. So we are deeply constrained.
So these are some of the challenges and these are some of the constraints. So we are using this opportunity to call on the Ministry of Finance to pay attention to SALWACO or the Ministry of Water Resources, because water is life and we are seeing a lot of constraints. The people of Bowtown are not getting water because of shortage in electricity supply and other amenities.
The concern from the chairman of the Committee on Water Resources, Honorable Lahai Mara, marked the end of the waka where MP them do na the Bow water treatment plant and dam along the Sewa River south of the country. For Salon Parliament Eye on Gbla TV Online, Mena Abdullah Gbla, the report.